Hey y'all, Ask Dr. Kirk, episode 17. I got two quick ones today. Desperately trying to play catch up, y'all. Bear with me, please. First question comes from Adam in Appling, Georgia, as opposed to Appling County, Georgia, which is Baxley. This is actually Appling, Georgia, which is in Columbia County, up where on my old neck of the woods. What's up, Adam? Adam writes, "You've written before that carbs are not evil. Everyone else tells me they are. Explain, Dr. Kirk Simple." Awesome question, Adam. Okay, so no, carbs are not evil. Carbohydrates are actually awesome. Our body needs them. If you're an active person, physically and mentally, carbs are great. So carbohydrates got evilized. Evilized, is that a word? It is now. And vilified. That's what I need to say. We're vilified in the big nutrition and diet fad war that's always ongoing. And carbohydrates were given this kind of bad rap because there were several diets that came out that allowed you to lose weight when you cut out carbs or reduced carbs and these kind of things. So that became equated with they must be evil in some sort of way, which is totally not right. And let me explain why. So really quickly, and again, you asked for it, so here's Dr. Kirk Simple. And my biochem professor, again, is going to text me and tell me I'm an idiot. But what are you going to do? So carbohydrates are awesome. Carbohydrates are very complex sugars. They are jet fuel. I want you to think of them like jet fuel. They're absolutely awesome. We can do amazing things with them. Athletes need carbs. People active that are active, not just athletes, but any kind of active people. Carbohydrates are awesome. They're jet fuel. They are absolutely jet fuel. So here's the problem. When we don't use that jet fuel, then the body does exactly the way God designed it, and it says, "Oh, we don't need this fuel. Let's convert it into storage, and we'll store it for later." And the body does the only way it knows how to do. It will take those unused jet fuel and will convert it into a storage unit called fat. Yeah, so carbohydrates are jet fuel, but if you're not a jet, then you ain't using all that fuel. So that's as simple as I can put it. If you're not an active person, then yes, you need to reduce the amount of carbs that you're going to intake, because why do you need that jet fuel? You ain't a jet, you a dang lawnmower. I don't know what you are. If you're a high-powered athlete, you need carbs, and you're going to burn that jet fuel. But if you're not burning that jet fuel, if you just pound a bunch of carbs, which are delicious, I get it, and then you just go sit on the couch, well, guess what happened to that jet fuel? It's going to go into storage as fat. Probably in your belly, maybe your butt. I don't know, the way God made you. Whatever. Anyway, great question, Adam. So yeah, no, carbs are not evil. They're awesome jet fuel. Just make sure if you consume a lot of carbs, do a lot of activity so you're burning that jet fuel and it doesn't get turned into fat. Simple as that. Okay, number two, really quickly. So I got Jennifer from Douglas, Georgia. Jennifer from Douglas, Georgia asks, you in the wound care world, explain to me why my use of peroxide is bad. Okay, Jennifer, complicated question here. Peroxide is not bad, but your use of it may be. Now, I'm just guessing because you didn't give me a lot of details here, but I will tell you what I run into a lot with practicing medicine here in the South. Okay, the typical situation is a guy comes to me and says, "Man, this thing won't heal up, Dr. Kirk." And I say, "Well, how are you caring for this wound that won't heal?" They said, "Well, I keep boiling it out every day with peroxide and it just won't get any better." And I go, that's why. So again, Dr. Kirk Simple, peroxide. Peroxide is awesome. It is a nuclear weapon against germs. Okay, I want you to think of that. It's a nuclear weapon. I'm saying this on purpose because I want you to picture it. So we blow the battlefield and we're going to kill germs. When you first get injured in a first aid kind of situation, peroxide's awesome. Alcohol's awesome, but just it hurts really bad. carburetor cleaners. No, don't use carburetor cleaners. Anyway, sorry. So these really acidic or basic kind of things for your chemistry people, that any kind of wound cleanser, great stuff to use, okay? Peroxide in particular is a great wound cleanser and kills germs. It is a nuclear weapon that will kill all those germs when you first get hurt, okay? So that first 24 hours, yeah, man, peroxide, heck yeah, kill them germs. That's awesome. Here's the problem. After 24 hours, now, by God's design, all these awesome cells are coming to the battlefield to help heal this wound. All of our cells that help form scar tissue, all our cells that help fight germs, all our cells that help do all kinds of things in cleaning up this battlefield. Well, remember what I just said, peroxide is a nuclear weapon. A nuclear weapon that you drop on that battlefield. Nuclear weapons don't know the difference between good guys and bad guys. So, you're killing everything on the battlefield. You're killing germs, sure. But you're also killing now all the good guys. So, why is the use of peroxide in your situation, Jennifer? If that rang a bell, that's why, Jennifer. It's great as far as killing germs, but once you get past the first 24, 48 hours after an injury, you don't need to be using peroxide anymore. Now you need to be using some of the antimicrobials like your neosporins and these kind of things or whatever. But the continued use of peroxide, you just keep dropping a bomb on the battlefield, man. So don't do that. So great questions. Thank you, Adam. And thank you, Jennifer, for today's Dr. Kirk questions. I'm going through them as fast as I can, y'all. I'm trying to get some of these simpler ones done, and I hope you guys still enjoy it. Pass this along. Tell all your loved ones. Love y'all. Mean it. I'll see you guys next time. Jesus loves you.